Welcome back to the channel, you guys. I'm SavingsFashionista, and over here we do mainly things fragrance. And today we are going to talk about the first days of July fragrance layering combination. So I am going to cover the week starting June 28th and July 5th, and that'll bring us current. So if you're interested in hearing the things that I have layered over the past 2 weeks, please stay tuned. All right, lip color for today, you guys. I am wearing the pink peppermint from MAC. And I am wearing number 13, beige from Dior. This is the plumping liner. All right, Nistas, starting up on that Sunday. Sunday, we were in the house all day. I did not even spray on a body spray. I just showered and lounged around all day. That Sunday started on June 28th. All right, so moving on into that Monday, you guys, I started off with Puff Society, and this is my newest bottle because I had to replenish it. I wanted to replenish it in the 4 ounce, but they only had the 2 ounce, and I did get this during the time they had a 20% off sale. So I went in with this. This is inspired by Young Bougie Marshmallow, and I went in with the Peeping It Real marshmallow fragrance from Bath and Body Works. I have put a serious dent in this. Maybe you can see, yeah, you can see where the line is. So this has fragrance notes of fluffy marshmallow, sugar crystals, and whipped vanilla. I do enjoy this. It's very light, but I still enjoy it. And the fragrance that I wore on that day is the Egyptian Sugar Soiree by Sphinx, you guys. So that was my fragrance combination for Monday. All right, you guys, moving on into Tuesday, you guys. I started off with one of my body perfume oils from Sand and Fog that I put in another bottle. And it was the one that's called Sunset Dreams or Sunset Vibes or something sunset. But the fragrance is inspired by Gabrielle from Chanel. And for some reason, I really enjoy that. It doesn't come in the full size, it only comes in a sampler set. So I am on the look for that because I do enjoy it. I don't care for the Gabrielle perfume, but I did like that oil. So I wore that oil and I paired it with Harlem's Company Showgirl. So I think there is some type of citrus, orange, or mandarin note in Gabrielle. And there is a really beautiful tangerine note in this Showgirl by Harlem Company. And I really enjoy it. So that was my fragrance layering combination for Tuesday. Now, moving on into Wednesday, you guys, I pulled out something that was released last year. And this is my last set of it. This is the citrus line from the wellness collection of Bath and Body Works that they had last year, I think. And I did use the polishing body scrub as well as the exfoliating body wash. So I did do a layer, and then I drenched myself with the mist once I got out. And I don't have it in here, but I used my glowing Vaseline. I think that's discontinued, but I still had a bottle of it. It's the glowing Vaseline. It's the one with the shimmer in it. And the fragrance that I wore on that day is Lavette by Ormond Jane. I am really enjoying this. This is such a beautiful citrus fragrance, a well balanced. Oh, this is so good. Fragrance does put me in the mind of two other fragrances. It reminds me of Fleur Narcotique by Exnilio. It also reminds me of a lighter version of Valea, but this is absolutely beautiful. Glad it finally entered into my collection. So that was my fragrance layering combination for Wednesday. All right, moving on into Thursday, you guys. I started off with the Sorosha 40. I do like this scent. It gives me more of an exotic fragrance. I don't know why I don't pick up heavy plum in this because it's said to have plum in it, but it smells like a different type of fruit to me. But I did use it in the shower. I sprayed myself with the mist, and this is empty now, and I use the body cream. I do plan on getting the mist and the body butter in a full size at some point. And the fragrance that I wore on that day is Sweet Tooth by Sniff, you guys. So this is a watermelon fragrance. It paired really well with this plum. To me, smells like something different than plum, but it just paired so well together. The sweetness of it, the fruitiness of it, it was just so nice and refreshing. So that was my fragrance combination for Thursday. All right, moving on into Friday, you guys. I used that same shimmering oil from Vaseline, and I only wore this. This is the Underwater Oasis. This is one of my fragrance mists, you guys. They don't have this anymore, and I hate showing y'all things that you can't get unless you try Macari. But this is one of those summer fragrances that on my skin, I can wear this just with a moisturizer. It doesn't require any type of fragrance. You can add fragrance if you want to, but this is so good, you guys. This is all I have left. This has fragrance notes of sparkling bergamot, jasmine, bamboo, mandarin notes, and blue musk. When I tell you that blue musk is so pretty in here, it is absolutely beautiful. This is one of my fine fragrance mists that I can wear as my fragrance of the day. Really enjoy it. I am going to check Macari out later to see if this is around here. So closing out the week of June 28th, on that Saturday, you guys, in the shower, I did go in with my serum body wash by Santal in the by Saltaire in the fragrance Santal Bloom. This is the fine fragrance mist in this bottle that I had to change out. So I went in with those three products, and that is also one of the 5 body care products that I could wear in isolation if I wanted to, because it is just that fragrant and strong. So it does carry itself, but I added some gingham to it and I smelled absolutely beautiful, you guys. I didn't even have to refresh myself on this particular day. And I was out quite a bit that day, but really enjoy this fragrance combination with the Santal Bloom by Saltaire and gingham. So that's the end of week June 28th. So let's move on over to the very first full week in July, which started July the 5th. All right, that Sunday, you guys, I was in a very exotic mood. So I started off with the Guava Getaway by Fenty, and this is the Fenty Butter Drop. Smells so good, you guys. This was released last year, but I do think that they have it this year. This one in the Citrus Sorbet smells so good. So I went in with this. And I went in with the Viva Brazil, you guys. This had to grow on me, but it is so good. It smells like a fruity, exotic, like candy. And I do think I picked this up in full size. Um, and you probably still can find this in Bath and Body Works for 75% off, but this was a part of SAS. But I got this when it first came out with a free reward. So I went in with these 2 items. And the fragrance that I wore on that day is one of my favorites from last summer. And this is the Miami Nectar by Ellis Brooklyn, you guys. The dent is for real. And I don't decant this often. I think I may have decanted this maybe once or twice last summer. I have not decanted it any this year. This is all me. Really enjoy this fragrance. Beautiful fragrance layering combination. Perfect for hot summer sunny days. So that was my layering combination for Sunday starting the week of July 5th. All right, moving on into that Monday, you guys. After showering, I went in with the Moolah body oil from Brown Sugar Babe, and this is said to be inspired by Lyra from the Cosmorati line of Georgioff, and it still smells so good. I only have a little left. This is not one that I bought. Someone gifted me this, and I've used it. Really nice. And after that, I went in with the lotion and the fine fragrance mist of the lemon pomegranate creme. And this has fragrance notes of lemon creme, red pomegranates, ice, raspberry, white woods, and peony petals. And then I went back over it with Moolah. And the fragrance that I wore on that day was the Capri in a Bottle Lemon Sugar by K. Ali. So really enjoy this. This is all me because I normally don't decant my minis. I think I've decanted this once because I wanted somebody to experience it. But this is a 10 mil. You know, when it first came out, it came out in 10 mil. And I had promised myself the one that I used up first, I would definitely get it in a 50 mil. And the one that I used up first was the Sweet Banana. So I did get that in a 50 mil. But this one is beautiful. Would I purchase it in a 50 mil? Yes, I would, but I don't have it yet. So that was my fragrance layering combination for Monday. All right, moving on into Tuesday, you guys. This day I had an appointment, and when I have appointments, I do try to be very cognizant of close proximity and not being too overbearing or too loud. But I did want to smell very ladylike and pretty. So I went in after showering with the iconic body oil from Brown Sugar Babe, which is inspired by Leonora from Mind Games. And I also wore the fragrance Leonora from Mind Games. That was my fragrance layering combination for Tuesday. All right, moving on into Wednesday, you guys. I went in again with the Charosa 40. That's what killed this. So I went in with the Charosa 40, and I think I'm out of all three of these. Yeah, empty. So that was it. So I wore this, and I put on the diced pineapple from Brown Sugar Babe. And the fragrance that I wore was something that I was sent in PR, one of their fragrances from Shea and Blue, and this is the iced pineapple. So really enjoyed that fragrance layering combination. It was very fruity, pineapple, tarty. It was just nice. It was a vibe. So that was my fragrance layering combination for Wednesday. Moving on to Thursday, you guys. I cannot get enough of this scent here, this Malibu Heat. I am enjoying this so much. That's the dent. It's almost half gone. So I went in with the lotion as well, drenched my body with both the lotion and the fine fragrance mist. This has fragrance notes of juicy pineapple, California orange, coconut flower, creamy coconut, milk, and sunny musk. I love this. This is another one that I'm going to check to see if I can find on Mercari as well. So I went in with those two body care items, and the fragrance that I wore on that day is the Sunplosion by Simone Andrioli. You guys, Sunplosion is so good. But the thing about Sunplosion, it is not as long lasting as I would like it to be. I just think it's the combination of the notes and my skin. I really do enjoy it, but all I do is just put me a little decant in my bag, or sometimes I'll drop the whole thing in my bag. And I really enjoyed that fragrance layering combination for Thursday. Moving on into Friday, you guys, I pulled out another favorite of mine, an oldie but also good, you guys. This is the Summer Melody. Yes, real dent, real dent. Like 2 or 3 summers ago, I could not get enough of this. When was this released? I think this was released in 22, you guys. And I had this in a mini set also. And I think I had the body cream as well. Love this stuff. This is so good. They should re-release this. This has notes of golden honeydew, bronze the vanilla. This is such a good fragrance, you guys. Really enjoy it. Fragrance that I wore with it is Melon Kiss from Navitus in collaboration with Gabby. This has a melon note in it, but the coconut note, it pulls out more on my skin. So pairing it with this Summer Melody is just so perfect, so good. Really enjoyed it. Such a beautiful summer spring scent. Gave me a whole vibe on that Friday. So that was my fragrance combination for that Friday, and I really enjoyed it. Y'all, I've been pulling out some old hitters. This is another one from several summers ago that I totally enjoyed this combination. I paired my Tom Ford Soleil Blanc shimmering body mist. And I'm not a super fan of the fragrance. Never did buy it and put it in my collection because this was just enough, because I just wasn't a fan of it, but I do like it enough to have it in the shimmering body oil. So I went in with this. This was my base, my oil base with some shimmer, and it was perfect for a Saturday outing. And the fragrances that I wore are the Beach Walk from Replica. This is a coconut sunscreen vibe type of fragrance. And you guys, I forgot how good this stuff right here is. This is the Utopia Vanilla Cocoa from K.I. Lee. The coconut and the ylang ylang in here is chef kiss. Absolutely beautiful. So these three here, and whenever I wear this combination, I've worn it many times. Whenever I wear this, I always get compliments. Absolutely beautiful fragrance combination. So you guys, that was it for the week of July 5th. Now we're up to date. Hopefully I can continue to get these out by the week. I appreciate you guys. Drop down in the comments some things you think I should try pairing together these hot summer days, you guys. Some things that you enjoy. I'll see you in the next video. And do not forget, you, yes, you are great. Bye-bye.